comes to where you start and stop your yarn, where it really does matter is when you go to change color. Like say I'm done with this yarn and now I want to use a different color yarn. You can change it wherever you want, but if you want your rows to look even, it's best to always start and stop the yarn on the same needle and on the same side so you don't get that jagged look, unless you're going for that look. If you want those stripes to look even going up your project, then you always want to start and stop on the same needle going all the way around. And so now with this yarn, so say we're going to do another color change, I'm going to put my yarn again on the left side of my needle and just be consistent. Now I'm going to say I'm going to color change again. So I'm going to pick up my yarn, I keep this needle here, I'm going to pick up my next color, and again all my color changes are lining up, always on the left side of my white needle. We'll do a few more rows. Okay, so I did a few more rows, so now let's say we want to color change again. But let's say I didn't stop here, and I'm not going to put it here, I continued going a few needles, okay? And now I'm going to color change into red. This isn't a project. This is just yarn that I had sitting right by me. So now I'm going to color change into this pretty red color, but I didn't start and stop at the same needle. Let me do a few rows and I'll come back and then we can see what it looks like. Okay, so now let's say I'm going to switch my color again, and I believe I started on this side of this needle, but let's just say I started just on the other side just so you can see, so it's not as dramatic, and you'll see what it's going to look like, and you get this little jog back and forth. And so we're going to start it on this side because I believe it was on this side. So just this is just one side off of the needle difference. Okay, so now I did some more rows, and so now you would cast off. You do want to start and stop your project on the same needle because you want those rows to be the same amount. If you stopped it like halfway, for instance, if we stopped it like way down here, so now you have like this extra row that started but not stopped. So it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal if you're making a hat because you're cinching it up and those get really tight and small. But if you're making a panel project or if you're making like a scarf, you want your rows to be even because when you stitch it, you want that line to be even at the bottom. But I'm just going to drop this off the machine so we can take a look at what these rows look like. So if you look here, here's where we did it on the same rows. Now I still need to tie knots to close these. And then here's where we started on a different row, just one needle off. So let me tie these down and I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm just not going to cut my yarn because I'm going to take it out of this and going to make an actual project with this new yarn, but this will be good enough right now. So, okay, so I have all the stitches now secured into place. I have a tuck stitch right there, but that's no problem. This is just a sample. So now when we go back, once we tightened it down, we have a nice even row. If we look down at this one, you can tell jogs. So there's like an extra doot doot right there. So it's just not a straight row. So it all depends on what look you're going for. There's really nothing wrong, it's all art. But there's just how you can kind of see, if you kind of see like, why isn't my row straight? Like how this one's nice and straight, this is where it was knotted together. This one's nice and straight because we start and stopped on the same needle and we start and stopped on the same side of the needle. This one I did, because here's our knot right here and right here. I stopped on the same needle, but I did it on opposite sides of the needle. And so you can just see that this is narrower up here and longer down here because we didn't get that full row look. But you can see this one as we move it around, everything else looks even. It's just until we get to where they came together, the row doesn't look even anymore as we come around. And so you can kind of see that little jog there, that little wink, and it's not bad. But this one looks, minus my drop stitch, this one looks a lot cleaner. Here's where we tied them together. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for watching, and like and follow for more tutorials. Happy crafting.